Not easy.
Well, I'm guessing were you a child and maybe this person was an adult?
No, we were both in college,
Oh, okay.
which is one of the reasons I did not do very well that year in college.
Well, everyone needs some reason.
Yeah. Oh, I need to turn up the audio here so I don't constantly hear myself.
That
There we
is
go.
what you gotta
Hmm.
do. Okay. Well,
I
anyway,
can't confirm audio's going through.
good to know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, stream's going. All right. It's time to play Xenogears. Which means I get to figure out which one of these save files is the correct one. Fortunately, I think it just tells us playtime. Yeah, it's pretty clearly that one. Okay.
I mean, it was also going to be the one with Citan anyway.
Yeah.
No one has any clue on how a lot of these names are supposed to be pronounced, right?
No. Yeah, no one's really. I mean, Fei Fong Wong is fairly self.
Fairly easy.
Well, not self-explanatory per se, but it is like.
I can't just say, oh no, it's pronounced Citan or whatever.
Yeah. All right, so here we are in the desert. Let's take a look at ourselves. Go to skills. Yeah. All right. So we almost have Senretsu trained up. Satan has nothing. Let's get into a fight and see.
Also, Hagen, whatever that is.
Yeah, Hagen.
Also, Citan is more powerful than us in every way, despite being 2 levels lower.
Yeah, I think that's just to make sure that since he's joining the party a little bit later, make sure. Okay. Only have.
Yeah, but usually when they do that, they make them a higher level character.
Yeah, that would be a reasonable way to do it. Let's see here. Alright, we can just keep beating up these guys.
Yeah, that's what it was. Thinking of like the various Jagen characters from over the course of Fire Emblem,
Oh, okay.
which were just like the starting crutch characters who were just super high level, relatively high level and powerful to make sure you get through the first stages, but you really don't want to use them.
Ah, okay. Kind of like my inevitable Dark Souls comparison is the Drake sword, which is very good in the early game and then not very good later.
Well, that and because of the way experience scaling works in Fire Emblem, using him means you're getting less experience overall, so everyone else is just going to get less powerful.
Oh, okay. So, alright, so Satan learned Ukugomo, so that's good. I actually looked up the death blow list just to remember how, mainly because I want to make sure that I'm leveling these up efficiently, just so that we don't have to spend as much time grinding random encounters. And I happen to know that Senretsu there will require us to have 5 points in combat, so we actually cannot use it, even if we somehow learn it right now. Because right now, Faye and Satan both only have 10 points. So, anyway.
To get there.
Yeah. It won't take long. We just push button. No, we have to find the entrance. There we go. It's a little weird, like, find the invisible entrance box.
You can't just walk up to the wall of the city and hit the A button.
Yeah. Yep, this is Dazzle.
Like, I can't look at this town's name and just stop thinking of a line from the producers. Dazil? Who do we know in Dazil?
Okay. The Center for Excavations. People go to the ancient ruins and try to dig out more robots. And we presumably have Welthal in our pocket or something. I'm not
It's
really sure.
with Robocopter.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's an Ethos workshop. Yes, because there's ancient ruins here, the Ethos here are around because they are the best at digging up ancient ruins.
Citan just kind of wiggling his fist in anger.
Nope. Satan's vibrating. What do you think? Yes, there are some guards. Okay.
Moy and Charles.
Yes, good morning to Churls. Churls beat me last night at Yoshi Cookie.
Oilers.
Oh, well, I did tweet about that part, so. Yes. Guard station. So let's see. I think we can just like run up these wall. Not that one. That one's not wide enough. But... So this town's interesting. It's bigger than Lahan. Before I start opening doors, I'm gonna do some walking around. Let's try to look inside the city rather than looking out. Huh? Is that an outhouse?
It looks like it's on a roof.
Whoop. Oh. Alright. Enjoy this scenery here. Whoop. There goes a worker bot.
Do people just dig down and then start yelling, "Oh, we've struck robot"? Then they construct a robot well around it.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's the town with a cheap pun there. Can I jump over this wall? Yep. I think this is...
But we're also above those people on the right.
Yes. I thought you could open the door and get a person in an outhouse gag here. Maybe not. Oh well. Alright, I'm still gonna sort of do a perimeter thing here. Oh. Unless I can... Here we go. They aren't letting me... I thought there would be bathroom jokes. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, let's see if we can read this sign on the wall. It might not be anything. Welcome to early 3D games. Okay, well, I didn't mean to go in here, but sure. Ah, they're mining the water supply. Water is needed for the maintenance of gears, also for people, but okay. They have a well.
Are gears steam powered?
No, but they probably do need water maybe for cooling purposes.
Cool.
No. So most of this is like North African, but then we have these straight up US saguaro cactuses here. Okay. Oh, we should also note that we entered from the... Wait a minute. Just so I don't get...
Considered that local cactuses would look different than the cactuses I'm aware of.
Yeah. So the main entrance is at the, like, northeast corner? Is that right?
Even those directions are fake.
Yeah. They're the north corner, okay. Anyway. This is a fancy guy. Who are you? The generator sensor is broken. Can't... Ah! Yes, the gears are not powered by steam, they're powered by generators. Wow. This guy. Mm-hmm. What's the ethos? What? Satan, what'd you do? Oh, okay. Alright, well. Is this a shopkeeper with a shop built out of tires? I think it is. Mornington 9 boat also. Alright, so they have things. There's...
At the shop, it's just tires.
Mm-hmm.
There's the arcane rod, which we just got in the woods.
Yeah, we have yeah, Ellie has the arcane rod. And here's the leather whip, which we don't know anybody who uses whips. But, okay, so now we have martial wear, which it's kind of hard to see, but over Faye's portrait that there's an E, which means they already have that one.
Yeah.
And then a 2 by, which I think that's actually means that, yeah. Fencing, which means martial wear is reduce Satan's defense by 2. I think red is good and blue is bad. And yes, because Satan has defensing wear, which is 2 higher than martial wear. But before you go buying stuff, let's see. So fencing cap would increase both people's stuff, so we'll point by that. Power ring. Stamina ring. And that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and just buy the fencing wear. And you can one kind of fun thing, you can like set up a shopping list like this. And let's just get should we just buy 2 power rings? Let's buy 1 power ring.
How many rings can someone wear?
Good question. Let's just buy this armor and we can consider. Yep. Always takes a second to get out of the interface. So you just have 3 slots here. Looks like people can wear one ring. Oh, right. So if you put on the fencing cap instead of the glasses, its hit percent will go down, but I don't think that's much of a problem. Right now, Faye's hit percent there is 11. Again, a little hard to see, but and Satan's already still going to be higher than that with a different thing. All right, he already has step shoes. You know, I don't think we need to buy any rings. We're just fine as we are.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was looking up the localization for this game.
Uh-huh.
This one was done by a guy named Richard Honeywood,
Okay.
who also did like some programming on other games. He'd go on to do a lot of Square's big hits for the PlayStation and PlayStation 2, like Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, The Bouncer, Sword of Mana, Crystal Chronicles, and then started also getting into the Dragon Quest games with 8, and like and a couple of the remakes.
Okay.
Which would fit if you're going to put that many puns into a game.
Mm-hmm. So we just talked to a small child, and they were so afraid of bandits in the desert they peed their pants. So
That's terrible.
that sure is
There's
something.
not like a bunch of water to go around here. That's a big problem.
Right.
Oh, his protege was Alexander O. Smith.
Sounds familiar, but I can't quite.
He's probably best known at this point for the retranslation of Final Fantasy Tactics
Okay.
and Final Fantasy 12 and Vagrant Story.
Let's see what this sign says. A bar. Okay. Let's see here. We have a different shop. Yes, they're sandmen in the desert.
Norse, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past.
Oops, I'd like to go over here, talk to you. Welcome. Is this the potion shop? Yep, okay. So we have potion, Yeah, Aqua Soul, Rose Soul. Ah. You might want to buy a couple of these just to have some remedies. Sure. And I have one tent, so we'll say that's enough.
Are there status effects that are neither physical nor mental?
Yes. So I think physical status is things like poison, whereas mental effects are like confusion.
Berserk.
Yes. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Hello. Kislev army attacked a nearby village. Sort of.
Yep, they are definitely the ones that destroyed it. Nobody
Yes.
else. Don't ask for more. Don't ask any more questions.
Mm-hmm. Ah, this child has an adorable accent. That was it. Okay.
I feel like that can kind of work in text, but I really hate it when it's actually used in voice.
Yes, this game gets away with a lot of stuff that would be worse if they actually had to read it out loud.
And that's why the remake of Seiken Densetsu 3 annoyed the hell out of me.
Uh-huh. It's kind of funny that this is essentially like a mining town, but there are a lot of children around.
How long has it been a mining town?
Yeah. A valid question. All these like posters on the wall, and I want to look at all of them, but I don't think I can. Alright, let's see. I wonder if I can... I don't think that door behind that person's real. I don't think I can jump over these tires. Nope.
Also, it's kind of a managed mining town, since I'm assuming like that's pretty much all handled by like it's being run by Ethos, and it's probably just like you get standard pay for helping do this, rather than like you just strike it big out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Try to talk to this person in a red shirt. Oh, you can rest the bar. What is the state of our hit points? I think we're fine, actually. Let's see if there's any colorful characters in the bar. What? Sure is a noisy place. Ah, who's this guy? Big Joe.
Big Joe is either going to join our party or be our rival, with a face that and outfit that were made. These are the only two options that he has in mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Satan being essentially the exact opposite of Big Joe. Ah, this poster, you can actually read it. Ah, they just serve hob jerky. That thing that we have like
Ooh, cheese plate
in our inventory. Yes, and a cheese plate. A barkeep. Oh, okay, so you're just selling in rooms. We don't need to do that yet. What do you think? Yes. Top of the line 1998 writing here. Is that it?
That kind of makes me think he might come from another world just because of phrasing, but I don't know if that's intentional.
Okay.
That's right. Tomorrow I might wake up and decide now I'm Medium Joe.
Okay. Got you to loop your dialogue there. There's this icon here, which I think is probably the crest of Ava or something like that, or possibly
What is the big
Ethos.
question mark?
It's kind of a shield with a sunburst on it. What's up? Are you hungover? Is that your problem? Okay. Is the door? No.
I think they're so big and mighty because they control the distribution of super weapons.
Yes. Now, there's one other thing I want to try, which I want to see if I can jump onto somebody's head. Sometimes you can. First, you
Yeah, that's
fight.
the only way to get that one secret block.
Find somebody walking around. You can sometimes. There we go. Yep, here we are. This is peak gaming here. Okay. All right. Okay. Now then, did I already talk to you? Can I talk to you? This person is too high up to talk to. Anyway. Let's see here. Oh, here's another poster. Workshop admin. Okay. So, here's a building with some interesting symbols on it. Oh, let's just read this here. Workshop. So let's see if we can get our gear fixed here. Yes, they're definitely working on a gear.
The same vibes of that, like that one shop in Final Fantasy VII where there's also a tank.
Mm-hmm. Only place that officially repairs gears. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It's totally normal that Satan knows these part names.
As a humble country doctor.
Yes.
I mean, they use the same parts as people. He just needs to know the parts name for people. Like, you know, that one vein that goes around the knee, X29.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to Ethos headquarters. Don't touch it. Alright, so they have the stereotypical red, like, craftsman toolbox. Alright, so this workshop isn't going to be able to help us. But yeah, so this, I think that, like, cross plus curly horn thing symbol is the Ethos logo symbol.
Yeah, okay. I think I just kind of saw it at a weird angle, which made me think it was like a question mark because of like the hook and the line.
Yeah. Ah, transition to standing on bridge. Is it okay if we just don't fix the robot? Yes, so if I'd like to go back and help rebuild without the robot. Uh-huh. Gambler pilot riding Kislev gear. That's unusual. Mm-hmm.
I'd also feel like Ethos is a kind of group that would crack down on new experimental gears.
Yeah, it is kind of an interesting idea. That I think probably the thing they're implying is that Kislev is trying to invent new gears to counter the technological advantage that Gebler is giving to Ava. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay. So now we know why we're here. We aren't just farting around. Let's see, try to go in here. Blue and gum mood. Water stopped. Hello? Yes.
Yeah, this is definitely a company town.
Yep. Just went to live in peace. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's the well. I've been there before. Let's see. Oh, go check the admin office. I'm not sure what they would have for us, but you can see. Large units have come to excavate all the units, all the ruins. Yes, is that what you call gears, large units? Mm-hmm. Ethos headquarters this, Ethos headquarters that. Can I talk to you? Yes, okay. So, everybody needs help from Ethos headquarters, including us. Let's see, can we check up here? No, this is just the back side of the workshop. Alright. And then oh, okay.
You found the exit.
I think we want to still be in there though. Let's see. One thing we didn't do. Oh, this is. Yes, this is where we were. Let's see. I'm thinking about places we have not been inside yet. Ah, save point. Sure, let's save. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can equip things to gears. Okay. Alright. We can't buy it from here. If we...
Because we're civilians.
Yes. Alright, where else have we not been yet?
How many people do we need to qualify as an army?
Yes. Oh, a truck. Or sand buggy. Sand buggy, a special car made for the desert. Okay. Do You rent the truck? Oh no, you're this guy. So we have to figure out.
Just that house right there?
Yeah, let's try this house.
Will I learn that the person we can rent it from is in there, or will the person we can rent it from is a jerk who just leaves it in front of other people's houses?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Satan's just gonna go into the desert and try to search for parts. This will definitely work. By the way, it's a war zone. Oh, okay.
We don't need to do digging, we just need to do some looting.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Also, there are pirates in the desert. Okay. Somehow Satan did not want us to come along. The sand buggy is just gone. There's one place I didn't check. This is not that important. Let's go to the army office.
One army, please.
Yes. No civilians left. Okay. Alright, so...
Well, that guy just kind of death flagged the town.
Mm-hmm. So, the guy said we need to go help Satan.
Ah, but Satan just told us to go drink.
That's true. Let's go see if anything's different in the bar, then. And the bar is, let's see, this way. Ah, who are you? Is this person wearing a hat? Or what's going on with their head? That's very mysterious. Uh-huh. Don't let them get away. No, Satana's not waiting for him. But, okay. Alright, so... we are actually on a mission to go find Satan now. And... we're gonna do it by just walking into the desert. I think.
He could be anywhere, therefore we can just walk anywhere and find him.
Yes. So we get an invisible area transition.
Oh, I thought it was just a fight.
Nope. This is totally normal. This is how gears move.
Okay, it looks way better in any of the front mission games.
Uh-huh. Good morning, Chad. Clearly the thing to do is follow the gears. Sandman has a gun, doesn't do very much damage. I also like the 2D sprites and the 3D backgrounds.
Yeah, it works.
I mean, certainly, like, is stylized and you have to do it correctly, but they did put a lot of effort into making them look good. So you might also notice there's no compass here, so don't get lost.
That's just the thing I compared it to was Dragon 7, which came out much later than this game and looked way worse. Just across the board.
Well, I think that maybe at level 10 we might get another time point, at which point we'll be able to use better death blows. But we will see about that. Okay. Oh no. What's happening? Well, this is normal. Yep.
What is that field supposed to represent?
I suspect it's probably a force field.
I was thinking, the first thing I thought is that just a badly rendered sandstorm?
No, yeah, that would be a reasonable first expectation. Yeah, Blue Angels, that's what it is. Okay. So, follow the gears again. Ah, fish. Ah, the fish. Sand shark. This is how sand sharks attack.
Okay, like the weird pattern on them kind of makes it look like they're vomiting up another fish that's attacking you.
Yeah, kind of. It's a real Darkest Dungeon kind of. It looks like a green fish vomiting up a brown fish, which is awfully gross. Or Gurgoth.
It's in the middle of eating it.
Yeah, okay. No gold, yes. No, fish do not have money.
The dust guys seem to be dropping plenty, though.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction. Eventually I might have to use a potion. Yes, the Sandmen definitely have quite a bit of money.
Let's not worry about how they got that money.
Yes. Ah! Motorcycles. Sure would be nice to have one of those. Faye asking the correct questions of sorry, I need to borrow this. Woof! I didn't know Faye was going to say the exact same thing. But okay.
Hey, maybe leaving that guy to die.
Well, he's a Sandman. He probably knows how to survive in the desert.
Yeah, but he also just took all that Sandman supplies.
Maybe so, yes. But this is the same shot, just like darker. Okay, that's fine. What? Uh-oh. Well, this is bad. Look, I'm not a sand bandit. Okay. Uh... So when Satan pilots Waltall, it has a gun. But Satan also says that Faye needs to be the one piloting it.
Use only your fists. Guns cannot help you.
Alright, punch this guy. Okay. Okay, so those guys' punches are not very good. I also looked up and I figured out that once you're on attack level 1, you can use the gear can use death blow. So yes. So Raigeki is a gear death blow. I'm not quite sure how that works, but you know, sure. But that reduces our attack. There's a lot of mechanics. Alright. And leveled up. Learned inner healing.
I can't think.
Go ahead.
I was trying to remember what, like like that mech looked a lot like that one mech looked a lot like one of the really common mechs in Gundam. But I can't remember the name.
It looks sort of like a Zaku.
That's what I was trying to think of. Yes.
Kind of.
So I knew it started with a Z.
I mean, the one red light in the middle of the head is Zaku, so.
Yeah.
Oh, good. What the?
Time to fight a mountain, I guess. Oh.
This guy's so cool, he got out of his gear. Now, try to parse this person's portrait here. Like, is the orange light from their eye? Or what's going on here? They kind of look like their headgear in the, like, not in the portrait. Looks like kind of a evil jester kind of thing, but
Yeah, kind of. It's a weird motley
mm-hmm.
with a lot of checks in it.
Right.
mostly green, but splashes of red and orange everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? Who? Right. I know you. You killed her. Her? No. It wasn't. Not me. You coward. It was you.
Yes. This guy was in Lahan, although he didn't really do anything, he just stood around. Alright, so here's Graf, the Seeker of Power.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see the other eye behind that ridge in the middle.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, if you follow that. Okay, so yes, it's easier to track now. That thing dangling out there isn't just the nose with like a weird baggie at the end of it.
No.
It's an ear with a weird ear.
Mm-hmm. So he said this, but also like partly they all landed in Lahan because Ellie's gear was damaged. So
It's like, whatever, I can do two things.
yeah.
Do this while I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
While in Silent Night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Graf seems like he's a really cool character on paper, but we'll see what he turns into.
It does not matter how many of them died. Right.
You just said you lifted at least like one finger.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, this is fairly valid.
Oh, we still think you're a good person. That's great.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're here to kill God. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's usually how children work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Graf summons a sandworm. Mm-hmm. And then
Graf is the. Go ahead.
Away he goes.
Raph seems to be like one of the villains who really believes in the ages. Believes in the saying, sometimes you have to be cruel if you want to be extra cruel.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Let's go ahead and activate the booster. Do we have
It doesn't look like we recovered fuel between the past time.
Right. Ah, they're gonna steal our fuel. It doesn't do any damage, so...
Oh, that's pretty good amount of fuel, though.
No damage. Let's try a special. Nope, no damage. Oh, did a little bit of damage. Oh, is that... counterattack whenever they... Let's try Ether. Ah, restores gear defense if we use inner healing on the gear. Let's try Guided Shot. Also, there's no one else to target here. You can't, like, target different parts of the worm. That did some damage. This might be a fight
We
where
are
we're
losing fuel very fast.
Yes. This might be a fight where we're supposed to run out of fuel. The booster, I think, will eventually turn itself off. Would counter for less if I just do a lighter hit. Probably not. Nope. Okay. Let's see. We can use charge, but maybe it's time to turn the booster off. Okay. I think probably the plan is just to either use a bunch of ether attacks or do like light attack into Raigeki. Let's do some more guided shot.
Is that or this is like a scripted boss fight that doesn't handle people?
Yeah, it is possible that it might all be almost dead. Given that it's doing that. Let's just try blasting again. Alright, we did it. It's kind of weird, on this screen the experience number is just the total amount of experience you have. It's not experience to the next level, which means it's a little hard to tell like what it means.
Yeah.
We got an eyeball.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can charge to regain some fuel in battle.
Right. It's usually not worth it, but
But
sometimes
we also don't recover our fuel between battles.
yes. Sometimes.
Well, we don't like innately seem to do it in any case.
Mhm.
So I can't. Is there any like reason that like you wouldn't just spend your downtime going, well, time to charge up some fuel?
Usually, like in a fight, you only charge fuel if you are in danger of a bad counterattack, or if you, we'll see how it shakes out. There are some.
I mean, like,
yeah,
I'm talking about in terms of just diegesis. Like, if I'm not in combat, why wouldn't I just hop in and just go, just gonna charge this for a while? All right, it's good for the next time I need it.
yeah, definitely. There are some times when if you are like in a fight against multiple enemies, when you kill them all so there's just one guy left and then spend turns charging fuel, you sometimes are incentivized to do that. You can't charge out of combat, though.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, Satan made repairs, sort of. Oh. They apparently have an endless supply of these things. I guess we got captured by the Alva military or something? We have this cool sand boat thing, sand hovercraft. So that's cool.
Yeah, that thing has like a lot of the same vibes as the sand ship from Secret of Mana.
Mm-hmm. I think we just surrendered to the stop. Oh, there's Graf.
Let us join together.
Like, Graf is...
I never thought we'd meet again like this. It must be fate. How ironic. But I'll never let you have him. Even if it kills me.
Okay, so we don't know who that weird redhead is, but we're pretty sure it's not Graf.
Yes. That seems clear.
So Graf has spent a lot of time being dedicated to his extra villainous aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm. We get the special music. Also, cool animation of Faye like leaning against a wall, which let's see. Yes, it was all planned so he would get into the robot. Okay, I can move now. Alright, let's save. Okay. And let's see, yes, so we are stats are restored. Let's see if read about inner healing. Okay, so spend 2 EP to restore health. That's fine. And so both Faye and Satan have a healing spell. Yes, keep Faye out of robots. We might have a hard time doing that, but can't even rotate the camera. I guess I think they... Oh, there's a door. Okay. What do you think, Stan? Stan has no dialogue. Oh, there we go. I lived without doubting myself. Really? Okay. We can't go out the door. Oh, okay. Sure, let's talk more. Strange man carried into Wuhan. Yes.
I guess I'm not really all that lonely or sad, says the lonely, sad man.
Mm-hmm. Some weird graphical stuff here where it looks like Faye's standing on Satan's bed. I can make him actually stand on the bed, but can I talk to Satan like this? Yes. Do you have... Why didn't I notice? That's a good question.
I just didn't think of it.
Yeah.
Reminded of kind of a weird sequence that just kind of led to my favorite menu in all of Front Mission 4, where I was given 3 options: save, load, or steal truck.
Okay. Okay, so I can select let's talk more, but it doesn't do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Satan definitely recognizes graph. Ah! Satan started talking to himself in finger quotes.
Dashes too.
Yes. Now we're getting into real Xenogears stuff.
They need at least 8 more different ways to accentuate words.
Yes. The gospel, says this guy, in a place. So we can... Oh, okay. Now we're starting to resolve it. I don't know if you can tell. So that's Satan on the left and the Emperor on the right. And they are here, whatever this is.
Oh, the Emperor might be where Graf is getting his aesthetic from.
Mm-hmm. People expelled from paradise and forced to live on the cruel surface of the earth. Mm-hmm. And we have this, like, weird creaking noise in the background. Okay. So, Emperor, if you have this aspiration of doing that, why do you look so conspicuously evil?
I
Again,
just don't like wearing these cool skulls.
yes. This is more dialogue that works as written text, but if you actually had to read these lines, it would be challenging. Ah, the gazelle, whatever that means.
Hell.
Is that something that you know?
I was just thinking in terms of the animal, the gazelle.
Oh, we're gazelles, yes. Okay. Escape from the fate that was determined at our genesis. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. What? Okay. And here's this guy.
Who's this cool protagonist-looking guy?
Could he be a pirate? I suspect he might be a pirate.
Be ridiculous. Where would he be a pirate on? We're on the sand. Pirates are for the ocean.
Never mind the very obvious steering wheel off the left there.
I mean, it's perfectly normal sand ship steering.
He's named their guns ectropometers. Franz, this is important. Pirates don't use subs. Say it says you. Another character named Marseille. They have catapults for some reason. Oh, these are special catapults. Just, techno-fabulous naval stuff here. They have anti-gear guns. And they have a butler. And here's this guy who has an eye patch on the other side. Yep, that definitely is a sand submarine.
Oh, desert pirates. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, desert pirates. Oh, yeah. Okay. It is carrying a new gear. Okay.
Doesn't matter what kind of ship it is, as long as they have stuff we want.
Satan's...
Got that gangster lean.
Yeah. And it's possible our vehicle might be sinking or something, or... I'm not sure how you sink into sand, but, you know, okay. So the ship's flooding with sand. We have an effect that is pushing us back. It does tell us which way to go. Is that good? Do you want to do that? No, don't go in there. Treasure chest. Okay.
Sand, I guess.
It's a little bit challenging. At least there's no random encounters.
Is it?
Ladder, okay. okay. A little bit hard to navigate, but go up this ladder. I'm not sure if I want to. Let's go up here. This is some real Squaresoft dungeon design. Ah, things are on fire. Oh, there's treasure chests over there. Ah, now we're in random encounters. This is normal.
That was a very dramatic combo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now Faye has 5 time points. Can possibly finish that. And now you have fire from the engine room.
I think that also hit them.
Yeah. And for balance purposes, all of their attacks are very bad.
The fact that they have to leap back to position and turn around before they can die.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see here.
Okay, so that's what keep you from doing just death blows all day long. Sometimes stuff gets evaded or blocked.
Right. Also, like as you mentioned last time, like when you're doing death blows, that means you're not training other death blows. So if you want to learn new death blows, you have to kind of spend time doing normal fighting. So Faye learned Senretsu, and we got a leather hat. And the leather vest. Okay, let's see if these are any good.
It's also back in the era where ability names could just make no sense.
Okay, so leather vest is a lot better than fencing wear. We'll get it to Faye because Faye has less hit points than Satan. Also, no. Let's see, can we just jump over there and... Yes. And yeah, Chad's correct that 2 martial artists just took down 5 guys with guns. Might have been 6 guys, actually.
It was 6 guys.
Yeah. Alright, there's new Senretsu. Okay.
Almost said he was going in for the Raging Demon at the end there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a grenade. Wow.
Oh, that worked. They should have just been doing that.
Yeah. Faye's in a bit of a bad way, but he can just kill these guys. And he can get out of combat and use potion. Okay. Let's go ahead and use a potion. We have lots of these. There we go. Actually, Stan doesn't need that. Extra AR plus 1. So, keep getting these items called extra AR that don't even show up on this list. They are gear equipment, but we don't have access to our gears, so we can't do anything.
It's kind of contemplating.
Yeah, let's get in the fire. Looking around for doors. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I think I see where we're supposed to go. So we have to go up here. Whoop.
Really at the point where I wonder why they're still trying to fight us.
Yeah.
I don't think just endless waves of attackers couldn't take us. It's more, what value would that give us? Sorry, what value would that give them?
Okay, so Satan's at level 8 or 9. Okay, so I think if we go this... Whoop, oh no. Jump over that thing. Ah, now we get into random encounter hell here. Can we escape? Yes. I'm willing to do some of these fights, but... Okay, there, jumped over the gap.
It's just the same 4 guys.
Yeah. I'm willing to fight these things like half the time, but I'm going to start escaping just because this is pretty time consuming. No grenades. Wait a minute, this did 14 damage and did way more than that. And I like Satan's fourth light attack is the Poke of God.
Okay.
And I'm going to feed Faye another potion here. Okay, so watch out for gaps, but you can jump over gaps. Okay, that, oh boy, there's a lot of gaps. Maybe more escaping here. Oh boy. Fighting against some trolls here. Okay.
Fashioned 90s RPG platforming.
Yeah. I apologize to everyone for my inability to.
I think the only one of these that ended up doing it like at all was Vagrant Story.
Oh,
also,
yeah.
That's because they had very consistent rules on what does what.
It usually is not this rough. I think they kind of... This is sort of like an early dungeon where they wanted to show off their stuff, and then after a while they kind of tone it down. Oh, okay. Now downstairs is on fire. Let's save our game. Could use a tent here, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's see. So we can go that way. Actually can't go that way. Okay. Okay. I might be able to jump on top of some of these boxes, maybe. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's start beating these guys up.
You guys just wait until we get some AoE attacks.
Yeah. It will happen eventually. If you didn't already figure it out, Faye's next death blow is square X, so I'm trying to train that. Okay, Faye levels up, that's good. I don't think a level up gets you a free heal, though. Just looking around to make sure there's no treasure chests, but I don't see anything, so we're gonna take this ladder. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll use the crane to pick itself up and lift itself out.
I'm going to save state. Because I'm concerned that if we fall off the crane, then we, like, die or something like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there are barriers on the crane. So we have to carefully do this.
Seems to be sinking.
That. Okay, so you fall off and then just like catch yourself or something. Yeah, somehow we're sinking into the sand. Again, that doesn't make sense, but...
You drop in on me, I drop in on you.
Mm-hmm. Chad asks, why are there barriers in the crane? Good question. Also, isn't Weltall broken? Well, not broken enough. Okay. Okay. So I guess Satan nearly died. But, oh. I guess also Satan just got to ride along in Wolfall's hand or something. Yes.
The velvet gloves on the hands just make a real difference.
Mm-hmm.
don't know who you are, but you think we have friends? Joke's on you.
Mm-hmm. I think you're a little confused, Mr. Pirate Man. Okay. Mm-hmm. Chad asks how Faye was able to read the cockpit jargon. It actually, like, when you first get into it, there's a startup sequence, like, identifies your language and, like, auto-translates everything for you.
It's just like, oh, you're a lamb, whatever.
Like, yeah. And then, like, specifically says that it's going to do most of the stuff automatically for you, because you're not a trained computer pilot. Mm-hmm. Yep, guess we gotta punch this guy. And it somehow has filled up our fuel and hit points, so... Dodgy man.
The captain of the ship or whatever was like, oh man, before you return this, I'm gonna take this out for a spin. It's gonna be great.
Camera damaged, oh no. What did we do right? Oh, we have the next one too.
Is that like blind?
What was that?
Is camera damage equivalent to like blind?
Kind of, yeah. I think it reduces your chance to hit. Your chance to hit does not affect death. Oh, okay, I say that. It clearly does affect death blows. It's accuracy and... I don't know what EV means.
Evading?
Maybe. Oh yeah, evading makes sense. Oh, right. Yep. Cool. Dragon punch. Let's see here. Yeah, so my basic plan here is to use light attacks to build up the combat level and then use death.
The type of sadist would attack someone with a whip.
Huh. I think my attack level up to 2. Yeah, let's just... We could turn the booster on. Let's see, we still don't have any special options, no. Let's just keep punching. Oh. Oh no. Quicksand. Sure.
Wait, hey, you're actually not an Apis soldier?
Uh-huh. My name's Bart. I'm a pirate. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. No way that this long-haired person who also has his preferred weapon in shops is ever going to join our party.
Right. Ah, Faye is tsundere towards piloting the robot. Okay. That's not even true, but...
This is a guy that if we give him the mech, uh, people will be after him and not us.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't depicted very well in the last cutscene, but yes, we sank through some sand into a cavern, which... 1,000 Charles, whatever that means.
Yeah, because the sand pressure here is so much higher, the sand can support us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Meanwhile, so they rescued some of the soldiers on the submarine, I think. Okay. So we do have a doctor, sort of. So, as usual, Satan knows everybody. And no one died, except for maybe the people that Satan and Faye punched inside the sand ship.
I think he meant no one on our side died.
Ah.
Enemies aren't people.
Mm-hmm. Fell into an underground cave. It'll probably be fine. Uh-huh.
You.
Just calling him Huga.
Yuga is not a known name attached to Satan, right?
We have not heard him called that yet.
Like he had like a different first and last name.
Yeah, his name is just Satan Uzuki.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now we're in the robots, and there's the robot side save point.
I don't know what's funnier, the existence of the robot size save point or the idea of the robot using a normal size save point.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a look at our mechs here. So we have Faye and Bart. Now we actually have access to the gear menu. You know, the option of getting off the gear. Let's just look at and see what we have here. Somehow, like, Welthal is half beaten up from the fight, but Brigander is not. So, okay. Let's look at...
Does the weight mean anything?
I don't know. It'll mean something eventually. Right now, it essentially does not.
Okay.
So, Brigander has the leather G whip. G stands for gear. Then we have an air conditioner, which increases agility in the desert, and lens cover, which prevents camera damage. Okay. We can replace one of these extra armors with extra armor +1. Okay. You can also, so if you get off the gear, then then he just is walking around. We can get Faye off the gear too. You usually should not do this, but you have the option. Okay, but that said, we're gonna get back in the gears. You just...
I'm assuming you fight big things in here.
Yes, that's correct. And that's like, zoop, there we go, okay.
Then I wonder, how powerful do you need to become to fight big things while you are still tiny?
An excellent question, but we will eventually know the answer. Okay. Random encounter, okay. So, it's kind of entertaining because there's the Sandmen. You're familiar with those guys, but there's also they have help.
Oh, I kind of got the vibe that the Sandmen might be working for Bart, so I guess not.
Nope, they're just randos.
They're their own thing.
Yes. I'm gonna punch this guy. And since our hit points are in 4 digits, the Sandmen are not doing meaningful amounts of damage here. Okay. Let's... Come on. Okay. So you get special attacks when you're in a gear and you're attacking little guys. So, because you don't need to do your full attack. And so you get things like that. I keep trying to I think one of them has an attack that is stepping on them, but I'm not sure. There we go. Oh no, I stepped and missed. That's terrible. Crabmeat says it's a war crime to attack little guys in a giant robot. Yeah, probably.
Front Mission 3, one of the mechanics of the game, for whatever reason, is that sometimes you could just force eject a pilot from their mech.
Okay.
And if you did that, like, the mech wouldn't have a pilot and it wouldn't be able to do anything, which means you could basically just steal the entire thing at the end of the battle.
Okay.
But also, the little guy could get back in if you didn't kill him, and it's just really hard to hit a little guy with a giant machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
It just led to weird situations.
Mm-hmm.
How can we, 2 giant mechs, get rid of this giant rock?
Can we shove it? Come on, Bart. Yeah.
we didn't. Really glad we didn't just block off a T junction or something.
Yeah, right. That'd be bad, but it's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Whatever that means.
It's believe in us.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking of?
Look.
You're an idiot.
Don't, yeah. Don't dwell in the past. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want some. And you just
Bart,
said you had
you
a broken
idiot.
knee.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well, there's clearly a box over here, so let's go. Oh, we received a gold nugget.
At least that doesn't look like anything like the tiny box, but just
Right.
in there, one single tiny gold nugget.
It's just something you sell for money, so.
Yeah, that's how gold works.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try to figure out how to get out of here. Up. I think that's probably where we came from. So, but that's a hole. Okay. Ah, here's the. Let's see. You can still jump. Can I jump on top of this thing? Yes. Sort of.
I will be right back.
Okay. It's fine, we're just gonna punch these guys. I think what I'm actually gonna do here, since these guys cannot damage me to any meaningful way, I'm gonna have Bart hit the guys and Faye will charge. I'll make the fight take a little bit longer, but if there's a boss fight at the end of this dungeon, then I'll have more fuel.
And I'm back.
Okay. I'm having Faye charge up that these guys factually cannot hurt us, and Faye will probably have use for the fuel later. Could have both of them charged, but that would be very tedious, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you keep them both up around 1,000, they're going to be fine.
Yeah, that's basically what I would. Okay, I think actually that's where we came from, because here's the broken boulder, so that means that the other way, this way, is a new place. Okay, let's try to, so that's the northeast that we came from. And yes, we're in a trench that we can't just like jump out of. This just goes for a little ways. Ah, jellyfish, or medusoid. They have electric Zappo powers. Unfortunately, they are not very strong.
What is the ecology down here? What do they eat?
Yeah. That is a valid question.
I'm willing to hand wave a lot of stuff in a weird bullshit magic game, but not in a weird bullshit science game.
Also, like, what are the sand guys? Yeah, it's possible they eat sandmen, but, like, what are the sandmen doing down here? It's not like there's a lot of guys to rob.
I feel like maybe like the Sandman base is in a connected cavern, but that means there would have had to have been Sandmen long enough for them to evolve to eat Sandmen.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, kicked by a robot. Yeah, it's possible the Sandmen are mining. That would make some sort of sense.
Just another day in the sand mines.
Mm-hmm. It's true, the robots do look like they're intended for mining. Okay, so we are coming from the northeast. Trying to not get too lost here. Okay. Is it? More jellyfish. You guys doing a little bit more real damage here. If this dungeon's very long, we might stop partway through and finish it up next time, but
How long can just a random cave that you dumped in be?
right. So here's this guy. Hello? Yes. Sand sensors have detected sand. Mm-hmm.
Okay, they said an abnormal amount of sand. Is that too much or too little?
Yeah. What else we got? Southeast of terrace stones. Please assemble at the shelter located to the east of the barrier wall. Whatever that means.
No, but seriously, why don't we just steal this?
Or at least steal its fuel, maybe?
Like, just pick it up, lift it above our heads, and move along.
Yeah. Let's see, how high can I jump?
Then we'll have
I
3
can jump up
gears.
there. If I talk to this thing. Oh, this is the sand sensor. That's it? Okay. A box.
Why is it up here? There's not that much sand up here.
Well, that they want to know if sand starts entering. We got a improved whip for Bart's gear, I guess. It somehow reduces, like, the bars go down, but the numbers. Oh, okay. The bars are rescaling to accommodate the fact that the attack bar has to get longer. The numbers aren't actually changing. That's weird, but most RPGs like this don't bother with the bars anyway, so. Okay. Chad wants to know how many animals it took to make a gear-sized leather whip.
Just one.
Well, yeah, I mean, if there's gear-sized animals, which we have seen, then you can...
Just one sandworm.
I seem to recall that this guy might be Hold on, what if we charge instead? Oh yes, this is the fixed spot. We should not fight this guy. Oh no. Okay. I think if we might be able to convince this guy to... Yes, this guy restores fuel. Okay, so I think that's maximum fuel, actually. So, once we're both at maximum, yes. Pretty soon here will be... I would like for them to actually repair phase gear, but that might be optimistic. Okay, well, we're both full of fuel, let's just push it down. Okay.
Could have just escaped.
Oh yeah, I guess we could have escaped. We wouldn't get any experience, though.
Yeah, but there'd just be one more wandering hero roaming the halls of the underground.
So, yep, there's that was the fixed spot. What kind of weirdo would live down here? Besides the Sandman. Okay, so we came in from the north. Not sure how high up we need to get here. Anything over there? Oh, there's a random encounter. I don't know that we need to fight the fixed spot. Let's see if we can get him to repair phase gear. I'm willing to do this for a few rounds. Okay. I'm going to give him one more round and then I'm going to attempt to escape. He just really wants to do that. Okay. Bye. Crabmeat suggests we just go straight to the house first. That's probably wise. Wait a minute. Is that the... That's practically the way we came from. Anyway, I believe the house is this way. Oh, that's the barrier. Here we go. Let's see. You might have to get out of the gears here. Let's see if we can go in without... Nope, don't have to get out of the gears. Okay.
Excuse me, can we come in?
Ah. I have an ancient man.
Who knows how to disapprove of things intensely.
Right. You hear the sound of gears. The thing is that, like, the random encounters are also gears, so... Well.
Yeah, but most of them know better than to come around here.
Mm-hmm. Get few visitors, save for ghosts. I can... Oh, this man has very powerful ears that can hear gears. Chad asserts that the other robots are automatons, whereas gears are piloted. Okay.
Your ears, or gears. Wait, no.
Mm-hmm. It's easy to know what's wrong with gears by the sounds they make. Mm-hmm. Yes, my name's Balthasar.
I'm back from Chrono Trigger. Everybody loved me there.
And the Bible. But, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what that word means. Uh-huh.
Fossicking is to search for gold, especially by reworking washings or waste piles, or to rummage or search around,
Ah,
especially for profit.
I see.
It's basically a great term for looting ruins.
Right. Yeah, Crabmeats notes that Lahan had a person that was basically Luca, so dig up ancient machines along with lots of skulls. Yes. Prior to 10,000 years ago, there were no humans.
Or humans had no skulls.
Yes, it's very mysterious.
Or did they said cartilaginous skulls?
Ew.
It was terrible.
Uh-huh. What about evolution? I thought we evolved from apes. Balthazar is too smart to believe in evolution. Mm-hmm. Yes, we made gears as an act of spite against God.
I mean, that sounds legit.
Yeah.
I know it's just because they're kind of drawing from the same basic source material in a lot of places, but I'm absolutely getting some of the same vibes as Crystallis in this game.
Okay. So there were other people that tried to kill God, but that's not us. We're descended from the nice people. Maybe.
Old Man Bal.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. So, yes, Balthazar knows that we were fighting up there, and that triggered the sand sensors. Okay, turn off the sand sensors. Yes, we've seen both the sand sensors. We just have to find them again. Okay. Can you fix the... Let's see what we got here. Oh. Ah, he sells mega elixirs. Or elixirs, anyway. Let's buy,
That's
like...
50.
Yeah, this is the same
So,
local discount here. So I'm going to buy, like, 10 of them.
why not 30?
I might buy some more once I've seen the rest of his inventory. I'm also going to buy one more tent. And then we can see what gear parts he has. He recommends changing the engine. Ah, we can I think tune-up, like, just repairs the gear, but let's see what we have here. Oh, right, we can do things like sell parts. So we have 5 extra armor that we... These sell for $12. So, because they're pretty terrible, we can sell the leather whip, though.
Okay, gear parts are by and large pretty expensive. Probably because they are big and use a lot of resources.
Right, so he has no weapons for sale. We can buy extra armor.
But better, because they're +1.
Yeah, let's go ahead and tune up. Oh. Oh, this is how you get actual... Okay, so this is... Isn't this the same? Yeah, that's the same engine. Oh, okay, so this is how you increase the maximum hit points of the gear. There's a gear called Heimdall. We don't know who will pilot it yet. Okay, and then you can do this, which I'm not quite sure what this does. Well, I mean, it increases your armor, but... Oh, Crab Meat says that the going from G4 1200 to G6 1200 increases your attack power, probably. So let's go ahead and do this. And then restore that stuff. And then buy this, and go ahead and buy this, and then go over to the other gear. And we're really spending all our money here, but that's okay. You can see it's kind of automatically selling the old equipment when we equip the new one. And we need to refuel the gear. Okay. All right. So now our gears are better. And we can... I think that's probably all we need to do right now. But let's... Yes, okay. Tell us about gear functions. Oh, okay, this is... Let's talk about the engine. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and use booster to blah, blah, blah. Okay. Thanks, Balthazar. Now we know about gears. Let's see.
Look out! These guys know about gears!
Yes. Zoop. Alright, how are you feeling? Do you think we can spend time in this dungeon finding the sand sensors, or do you want to just like save and call it here?
I think this would be a good point to save.
I agree. Because I think it's going to be a lot of random encounters and bouncing around to try to find those sand sensors. So we are going to save here, and then next time we will...
And then there's going to be a long dump of exposition.
That is... Well, we got plenty of that today, too, but...
Yeah.
This game does like its long dumps of exposition. Alright. But we got a lot done. We got to talk to the Emperor in a weird floating abstraction. We know that Satan knows everybody. We met...
Including the Emperor.
Yeah, we met Graf. But that'll be all for today. Thanks for joining MaskedHuzzah.
Thank you, Burnthead, and thanks to all the viewers. We hope you had a good time.
Yep, we'll see you next time.